Welcome back to Snackcast, guys.
Welcome.
So today, Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yay, you got it right this time.
I know, I got it right. And today we're going to talk about sense of purpose.
It's huge.
Big.
Yeah, it's big.
So how would you define it?
Focus, concentration on something other than self is how I would do it.
Something bigger than you.
Something bigger than you. Right. And that can be obviously a wide variety of things. But got some studies for you. 1,000 people that were studied, people that said they had a purpose in life, felt like they were mentally healthy versus people who didn't. And it was a fairly large study. I think it was 1,000 plus people, kind of question and answer. Obviously, there's no way to really measure that outside of some questions that you have.
Right.
But purpose is a big thing, right? The widowhood effect. Have you ever heard about that?
Yeah, you just told me about it 5 minutes ago.
All right. So the widowhood effect is when you have two spouses and one spouse passes away, the increase of death of the remaining spouse, they are 66% more likely to pass away within the next 3 months than others.
That's actually a true story. My grandparents on my mother's side, my grandmother was not in good health as she aged, and my grandfather cared for her constantly, and he was in good shape. And when she passed, it didn't fit your number of 3 months. I think he was 6 months, but it was a rapid decline. Like hair changed color, started falling out. I mean, real, like, he didn't just pass away.
Throwing in the towel, Rocky. Right.
Yeah, he was done. He's tapping.
And it's not just a widowhood effect. I would honestly tell you there's people who do that with regarding their careers, right? They work at a job, their career for 40 some odd years. They retire from that career and bam, they fall over dead. I think it goes back to purpose over and over.
Okay,
and over.
So tell me. I think we confuse happiness with purpose.
No, I think purpose can bring you happiness, but I don't think happiness brings you purpose.
I agree. I think the world wants to sell us happiness as if it's purpose.
Oh, the world definitely wants to sell you happiness, like you can go on Amazon.com and pick it up and have it delivered tomorrow.
Right.
But I don't think that's purpose. Purpose is anything. It can be raising children. It can be taking care of a parent. It could be volunteering at your local
political
center.
Activism.
It could be
faith,
how many times can I hold the door open for somebody today? It could be enjoying your hobbies, having fun. I'm going to live tomorrow so I can play a game of tennis again. I mean, that is purpose. Or see the ladies at the card game. I mean,
yeah. So one of the ways I read to understand purpose was having a positive vision of your future self.
That's very interesting.
That's deep.
That is deep.
Yeah.
So it's anticipation is really what you're telling me, right? I am excited about what tomorrow holds.
Well, think of the reverse. Imagine having a negative perception of your future self.
That's depression.
You've
just outlined depression.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that there's a huge aspect to purpose. We talked about hobbies, activities, things that bring you joy, being kind to others. All of those could have purpose in your life. It doesn't have to be something huge, but I think
in large part most people find it generally in faith, family, and career.
Right.
But it definitely can go, or maybe political activism may be way up there. I think for a lot of people, political activism almost is their God. It's tribal.
Right.
But it is being a part of something bigger, and tribal's probably a
That's why sports teams are so popular. Right? I mean, I feel like to your point, I feel like I'm part of something.
So how do you find your purpose? How do you, I actually did a little reading. It came out of Chicken Soup for the Soul by, I'm drawing blank on his name. but it was in summary, loose summary. It's focus on what you enjoy that improves the world, and I think a lot of us don't even know what that is. We're busy. We have hectic lifestyles. We have commitments to other people. For me right now, it would be children and,
church,
work, here.
Right.
But as that stuff fades away, what do I really enjoy that has a positive benefit to society that I can invest in and start to discover my own purpose?
Is this a trick question?
No, I thought I answered my question.
Yeah, no, I think you did. I think you did a good job. But I don't think it has to be some grandiose thing. And I certainly don't want you depressed if you don't know what your purpose is. What we're saying is, if you don't know what your purpose is, try to go out and see what it is. Go find the
Actively
little joys.
seek it.
Actively seek it. Don't be a passive player in this game of life. Go actively seek it and go actively try to find how you can make a difference, whether it's in your life or in the life of someone else.
It's the most rewarding thing, I imagine, that we'll ever discover is when we individually, because it's unique to each individual, and only that individual can define it. Only they can.
And only that individual holds that special.
I can't define your purpose, and you can't define mine. And I don't think I found mine yet. I imagine that upon discovery, true discovery of that, and I imagine it probably evolves over time.
Oh, I'm sure it evolves.
But once you find that thing, it's got to be like awesome.
But it goes from, even like you're talking about, the evolution of your purpose is, it's funny. Like I was telling my wife the other day, and I know we're running a little long here, but I was telling my wife the other day, I said, I will be a much better grandparent than I would ever be a parent, because I think that I will enjoy that process a lot more, because it's not the have to, right? And I think that goes back to purpose with me is I want the want to. I don't want the have to.
I get that. Yeah.
So that's it. That's it for me.
That was a little unique, I think, for me and you, because we do tend to be busy enough that the focus on internal purpose is, and I think that men are probably less likely to. Likey. I just can't talk lately. I don't know what it is. But
I mean, we have a purpose in YesFit, right? And it's to get people off the couch and get them moving. I mean, that's I say, as far as careers are concerned, go find something. If you're miserable going to work every day, that's not purpose.
I don't mission statement.
Right.
Write your own.
I want you to get moving.
Right. All right.
So
we're done with purpose.
We're done.
All right. Do you know what's next? I don't remember what's next.
I don't know.
I know there's a couple more, right?
Yeah.
In the
then we'll wrap it up.
Mental Health Awareness Month series. Giddy up. All right. Questions, comments, concerns. Email us at snackcast@yes.fit.
Stay moving.
See ya.